Have you ever woken up more tired than when you went to bed, noticed your ankles puffing up, or felt that dull, nagging ache in your lower back? I'm Dr. Johnny, and I can tell you these aren't just signs of getting older. For many seniors, they are the silent whispers of kidneys under stress. The scary part is kidney problems don't usually knock on the door loudly. They creep in quietly, working behind the scenes until one day. The damage is hard to ignore. But here's the good news: small, consistent daily habits can make a world of difference. And sometimes, it's not about expensive treatments or complicated diets. It can start with something as simple as the right drink in your hand. That's what today's video is all about. We're going to uncover 5 powerful, natural drinks that can help your kidneys flush out toxins, lower creatinine, and restore balance to your body. Each one is safe, senior-friendly, and easy to prepare right at home. And while these drinks are not miracle cures, when you use them every day, they can help protect your kidneys, give you steady energy, and help you feel in control of your health again. So, whether you're watching from your living room in Ohio, your porch in Texas, or your kitchen in California, take a moment and think about your own health challenges, because in the next few minutes, you may discover that the solution isn't far away at all. It could be sitting right in your kitchen, waiting for you. Start simple. Start with something you already know but may have overlooked: warm lemon water. It's not a trendy health fad. It's one of the easiest, most effective ways to give your kidneys a gentle boost every single morning. Imagine waking up, your body dehydrated after hours of sleep, and the very first thing you drink is a glass that tells your kidneys it's time to flush, time to protect, time to reset. Lemons are more than a citrus fruit. They're a natural source of citric acid, and citric acid plays a key role in preventing calcium deposits from hardening into kidney stones. For seniors, kidney stones are not just painful, they're dangerous. They can stress kidneys that are already working overtime. By simply sipping lemon water, you're lowering that risk before the day even begins. But the real magic is hydration. Most people underestimate how much mild dehydration affects their kidneys. Even being slightly dehydrated makes it harder to filter toxins, and that silent struggle can push creatinine levels higher over time. Warm lemon water fixes that right away. The warmth encourages steady sipping, and your body absorbs it more smoothly than a cold shock of water. It's like easing your kidneys into the workday instead of forcing them into a sprint. The best part: it's simple. Half a fresh lemon, squeezed into warm water. Not bottled lemon juice with preservatives. Not sugar-filled lemonade. Just fresh, clean, natural. Drink it slowly, almost like a morning ritual, and let it set the tone for hydration all day long. Seniors who make this a habit often report less bloating, steadier energy, and improved urine flow within weeks. It feels small, but it builds a foundation of daily protection. There's a story I often hear from patients. A woman in her late 60s, who had been dealing with mild swelling and fatigue, decided to swap her usual morning coffee for warm lemon water. Within a month, she noticed the swelling in her ankles had gone down, and her energy didn't crash by noon. It wasn't a miracle cure, it was consistency. That one change made her kidneys' job easier, and her whole body thanked her. So, here's the truth. Warm lemon water won't fix everything overnight, but it's one of those rare habits that costs almost nothing and delivers steady returns for your health. Think of it as step 1, the easiest doorway into better kidney care. And once you've opened that door, you'll want to discover the next drink one trusted for centuries, known to wash away swelling and release excess fluid without draining your strength. That drink is barley water, and it may be exactly what your kidneys have been waiting for. Barley water has stood the test of time. For centuries, people have turned to it as a gentle remedy to cleanse the kidneys, calm swelling, and refresh the body. Unlike harsh detoxes or expensive supplements, barley water works quietly, almost humbly. Yet it delivers real relief where your kidneys need it most. The secret lies in its natural diuretic effect. Barley water helps the body release excess fluid and flush out toxins without draining your strength or leaving you dehydrated. For seniors, this is powerful. Swollen ankles, puffy feet, that heavy feeling in your legs, these are signs that your kidneys are struggling to keep up. By encouraging the release of extra water, barley water eases that stress, giving your kidneys space to recover. But there's more. Barley is also rich in beta-glucans, antioxidants, and fiber. Together, these compounds help regulate blood sugar levels. Why does that matter for kidney health? Because uncontrolled blood sugar is one of the silent killers of kidney function. Every spike in sugar puts more strain on your kidneys, forcing them to filter harder. By helping stabilize those levels, barley water protects you on two fronts, reducing swelling and preventing long-term damage. Making it is simple. Take a handful of barley, rinse it well, and simmer in 4 cups of water for 30 to 40 minutes until the grains are soft. Strain the liquid, let it cool, and sip throughout the day. You can add a squeeze of lemon or a hint of honey for taste. The drink feels light, refreshing, and surprisingly satisfying. Seniors who drink it regularly often say they feel lighter inside, as if their body is quietly resetting. There's a story that still stays with me. A gentleman in his 70s once told me that barley water became his lifeline. He had battled constant swelling in his feet, and no matter how he adjusted his diet, it didn't improve. A friend suggested barley water. Within weeks, the swelling eased. He didn't feel weighed down anymore, and his doctor even noticed his creatinine had stabilized. His words were simple but powerful. It felt like my kidneys finally sighed with relief. That's the power of barley water. It's not loud, it's not glamorous, but it works steadily in your favor. And if flushing out excess water is one step, what about calming the fire of inflammation inside your kidneys? For that, nature offers another quiet healer, nettle leaf tea, a humble herb with extraordinary protective power. Nettle leaf tea is one of nature's quiet healers. At first glance, it's just a prickly green plant that most people avoid touching. But once it's dried and steeped, it becomes a gentle medicine, especially for your kidneys. Seniors who use it regularly often describe it as a tea that takes the weight off, because it helps the kidneys do their job with less struggle. Here's why. Nettle leaves are loaded with antioxidants, flavonoids, and plant compounds that protect kidney cells from damage. Every day, your kidneys face a storm of toxins and waste products. Over time, that storm creates tiny sparks of inflammation inside the tissues. Left unchecked, those sparks grow into bigger fires, damaging filters and raising creatinine. Nettle tea helps put out those sparks before they burn out of control. Another benefit, it promotes urine flow in a safe, steady way. Not aggressive, not overwhelming, just enough to encourage your body to release excess waste. That's why many herbalists recommend nettle for people with mild kidney stress. It doesn't push your system too hard. Instead, it supports your kidneys in the background, day after day, like a steady hand guiding them along. Making it is simple. Take 1 teaspoon of dried nettle leaves, steep them in hot water for 5 to 7 minutes, then strain. The flavor is earthy, grounding, and easy to drink. Some seniors enjoy it plain, while others add a drop of honey. 1 or 2 cups a day are usually enough to notice results. There's also a bonus effect. Many seniors appreciate relief from stiff joints. Because nettle reduces inflammation, it doesn't just help the kidneys, it can also ease arthritis pain, making daily movement less of a burden. It's like getting 2 gifts in 1 simple cup. But a word of caution: if you have advanced kidney disease or are taking medications that control fluid balance, you should check with your doctor before drinking nettle tea. Used wisely, it's safe, gentle, and incredibly supportive. So picture this: you've started your mornings with lemon water, eased your afternoons with barley water, and now added nettle tea to fight silent inflammation. But hydration is just as important as detox, and sometimes the best kidney support comes from food that's almost pure water. That's why the next drink is both refreshing and protective sweet. Juicy watermelon juice. Watermelon juice is hydration in its purest form. One glass is like pouring fresh water straight through your kidneys, giving them a gentle rinse they don't have to fight for. At 92% water, this fruit is nature's built-in hydration system, and for seniors, that can mean the difference between kidneys working comfortably or struggling under silent pressure. But it's more than just water. Watermelon is rich in lycopene and citrulline, two compounds that reduce inflammation and improve circulation. Better circulation means blood moves more smoothly into the kidneys, where toxins are filtered out and creatinine levels can stay under control. Inflammation, on the other hand, is a hidden enemy. It slows filtration, stresses delicate tissue, and leaves you feeling drained. Watermelon fights back against both problems with every sip. Here's the simple way to use it. Take fresh chunks of watermelon, blend them, and strain if you like a smoother texture. No sugar, no artificial sweeteners, just the fruit itself. Drink a small glass once a day, ideally in the warmer part of the afternoon when your body naturally craves hydration. It's cooling, refreshing, and far kinder to your kidneys than sodas, iced teas, or processed juices. For many seniors, it's also an emotional lift. I remember a man in his mid-60s who struggled with constant fatigue and swelling in his feet. His doctor warned him about rising creatinine, and he felt helpless. A friend suggested watermelon juice. Within weeks, he noticed the swelling ease and his energy return. It didn't replace medical care, but it gave his kidneys a break they desperately needed. Of course, moderation matters. Watermelon is naturally sweet, and for those with advanced kidney disease, too much can push potassium levels higher than is safe. That's why a small glass just one a day is the sweet spot for most healthy seniors. Enough to hydrate and heal, not enough to overload. Think of it this way: lemon water wakes the kidneys up. Barley water drains excess fluid. Nettle tea calms inflammation. And watermelon juice floods your body with clean hydration. But hydration alone isn't enough. To finish the circle, your kidneys also need warmth and improved blood flow. That's where the final drink comes in: ginger tea, a soothing ally that combines comfort with powerful protection. Ginger tea is warmth in a cup. And for your kidneys, it's more than comfort, it's protection. While watermelon cools and hydrates, ginger heats and heals. That balance of hot and cold is exactly what your body craves when it's fighting hidden kidney stress. Inside this knotted little root are powerful compounds called gingerols and shogalls. These natural chemicals reduce inflammation and improve blood flow. Two jobs that directly support your kidney's ability to filter waste. Think about it every minute. Your kidneys are pulling toxins from your bloodstream. If circulation is sluggish, they're forced to strain harder. If inflammation is high, their delicate tissues get damaged. Ginger tea steps in quietly, improving circulation, calming inflammation, and easing the kidney's load. The process is simple. Slice a small piece of fresh ginger, simmer it in a cup of water for 5 to 7 minutes, then strain. The aroma alone feels healing, almost like your body knows it's receiving medicine. Drink it warm, and you'll feel the gentle heat spreading through your system. It's soothing to the stomach, calming to the nerves, and supportive to your kidneys all at once. For many seniors, ginger tea becomes an evening ritual. I remember a woman in her early 70s who suffered from swollen ankles and poor sleep. Her days felt heavy, her nights restless. After making ginger tea part of her nightly routine, the swelling eased and her sleep deepened. She said the biggest change wasn't just physical, it was the peace of mind that came with knowing her body was finally working with her, not against her. But as with any remedy, balance is key. 1 or 2 cups a day is perfect. Too much, and it can upset the stomach. And if you take blood-thinning medications, always check with your doctor first. Used wisely, ginger tea is safe, effective, and remarkably powerful. Now think of the bigger picture. You start your morning with lemon water to wake the kidneys, rely on barley water to reduce swelling, sip nettle tea to fight inflammation, enjoy watermelon juice for pure hydration, and end your day with ginger tea for warmth and circulation. Together, these 5 drinks form a natural system of support, simple daily choices that strengthen your kidneys quietly but steadily. And while each sip feels small, the long-term protection is enormous. So here's the truth. These drinks aren't about quick fixes. They're about building a rhythm, a lifestyle, a daily defense that keeps your kidneys working for you year after year. And as we close, let's bring all 5 together and talk about why these small habits may be the most important steps you'll ever take for your health. Your kidneys work quietly every single day, removing toxins, balancing fluids, and keeping your whole body in harmony, but they can only do so much on their own. That's why the habits we've talked about, lemon water, barley water, nettle tea, watermelon juice, and ginger tea, aren't just drinks. They're daily tools you can use to give your kidneys the support they've been asking for. Remember, none of these are miracle cures. They're simple, consistent habits. The kind of small steps that, when repeated, build real protection over time. Drink wisely, stay hydrated, eat a balanced diet, keep your blood sugar and blood pressure under control, and always talk with your doctor before adding new remedies if you already have kidney disease or take medication. Most importantly, don't ignore your body's signals. Fatigue, swelling, changes in urination, or unexplained back pain can all be signs that your kidneys need more care. Acting early is always better than acting too late. I care about your health, and I know how overwhelming it can feel to manage it on your own. That's why we create these videos, to give you knowledge, encouragement, and practical steps you can start today. If this video helped you, please save it so you can come back anytime. And make sure to subscribe to this channel so you'll always receive the latest medical insights and kidney care tips designed for seniors like you. Your kidneys never stop working for you. Now it's your turn to protect them. One sip, one choice, one habit at a time.